I'm so happy to be here. Jahanara is a force of nature, someone who has done this historically way before I joined the digital space, and I'm so glad to be here and to share our insights with you. So without further ado, I'd like to maybe kickstart this session. So the Pakistan Startup Fund is something that was launched in last year, and there has been slow progress, and part of the reason is that there was no one at the top. And I've recently joined about 3.5 months back, and we're essentially developing the complete structure for this. What we realized in the last maybe couple of years, that the venture investing landscape, as all the angels right now we're also talking about, completely changed. There was a time when we were doing $350 to $400 million per year, and now we're back at a time which is even pre-2020. So this is something that the government realized is very, very important and very, very critical to kickstart the technology sphere. So without further ado, I'll maybe just quickly start the overall presentation. This is just something I really wanted to highlight that, in Pakistan, it's difficult to do business, but it's also important to understand and realize that there is a level of support available. This is something that we sort of tend to forget, and we don't necessarily sometimes do the research. As entrepreneurs, you guys are always building, but you're not necessarily looking to support at all the right places. So this is just a snapshot, and there's so many other networks as well. For example, the angel networks that we're talking about, but it's not in one singular platform today. So there is an element of help, research that you guys always need to do. So, like from a public perspective, Ignite has various different programs with regards to seed funding, with regards to acceleration, with the NICs. If you've been to NIC Karachi, you've been to NIC Islamabad, there's some really, really interesting and useful programs going on. So moving to like the public-private space, there's Accelerate Prosperity, which is very, very useful, very, very interesting. So this is just something I really wanted to highlight, that there is a level of support available in the market, both in the public-private, and the private sector as well. Just moving on, I think this is something that we need to really, really understand. I think Pakistan missed the manufacturing boat. We missed industrialization 2.0. Even with industrialization 3.0, which is essentially internet connectivity, our neighbors are doing far better than we ever did in terms of software development and a lot of utility in the technology sector. But we are at a cusp of industrialization 4.0, where there's a lot of automation and AI, deep learning, generative AI. We all probably use ChatGPT a lot. I think so. It's very important to ensure that all of your businesses are future-proofed. We don't now, at this point, need teams of 10 software engineers to develop one product. We can have 3 software engineers who are utilizing the power of AI and automation to get to this perspective. So this is something I really wanted to sort of showcase. And the key thing to remember is that we are all solving a problem. And it's important to keep that in mind. So for example, back in the day, our ancestors used to walk, then they used to ride horses and carriages, and now we have moved on to electric vehicles. We've even jumped the combustion engine. But the problem that we were all solving was travel. And I think that's something that you all need to remember. Similarly with telegrams, you had letters, and now you have WhatsApps and all kinds of these fancy communication ideals. So I just wanted to ensure and let you know that keep in mind that there is a problem that you're solving, and that's something that will be useful for investors as well, as even Naeem Saab was saying just before. I want to now go on to BridgeStart Pakistan. So we have 2 programs, Pakistan Startup Fund and BridgeStart. I'll start with this. This is live today. If you get accepted into an accelerator or incubation program abroad, come to us, apply with us, and we'll be happy to fund your journey. The application process is really, really straightforward. We help you with your visa costs. We help you with the airfare, the travel, everything. And in any program costs and related costs as well. And I think that's also very important. The idea is that we really want to showcase our talent abroad, as well as bring in learnings towards Pakistan. Also, we would really be happy if you start your businesses abroad and bring local Pakistani businesses to the international stage. I wanted to highlight the investment process, the process for application in BridgeStart. It's very, very straightforward. You get accepted into an accelerator. You come to us. It's a very simple Google form. There's no complication. Just a little bit of documentation. Obviously, we're the government. We will want some of your documents. Like an acceptance letter. If you've already done the acceleration program, have a post-incubation report, your visa, proof of travel, and so on. And then we have an expert committee that we've made from a lot of international people. These are just 5 of the people that we've showcased, but there's 10 people in total. And we do a pitch, and we'll be happy to guide you with that pitching process and everything, and help you in every aspect of that. And then once you have your approval, we'll send, we'll be happy to reimburse and provide you with the relevant expenses. So there's a couple of success stories. Cash Meta was a very, very interesting company. They were doing a very high-tech platform on Meta with regards to healthcare and virtual learning platform for the health industry. And Furqan Kidwai, a lot of people would be aware of him. He's doing a wealth management platform, YPay services. I want to sort of move on to Pakistan Startup Fund. Look, as I said previously, the objective of this fund was that in Pakistan, the VC industry really took off, but then it sort of fizzled. There was a lot of tourist capital coming into Pakistan. There was like all the big names like Dragoneer and Tiger Global and all. But once the world sort of changed again, once we had the Russia-Ukraine situation, once the interest rates started rising again, all of the money started going back. So we were stuck in a world which was pre-2020 even, from Pakistan perspective. So we're all rebuilding from scratch. Even our local VCs, they were unable to raise more funds. So Pakistan Startup Fund was started as a pilot idea to fix this problem. As the VC industry needs to grow, so does the support from the government to you. And that's where I really want to talk about. Currently, the size of the fund is about PKR 2 billion. It's completely grant-based, and it's important to know how it works. You do need a lead investor, and if you have a lead investor, we can participate in that deal. And our portion will be a grant. It will be up to 30% of the total deal amount. So let's say it's $1 million. We can do up to $300,000 out of the 700, and the 700,000 will be done with private parties. Obviously, this is a large amount. We can do smaller deals. We can do larger deals. We're sector agnostic. As long as there is a technology-enabled element, we're happy to help you and support you. And we're just finalizing the application process for this as well, and it will be live, inshallah, very, very, very soon. For investors, it's very important, come to us with your deal flow, and we'll be happy to partner up with you, work with you, help you in your deal execution. For startups, obviously, you can reach out to us for my own informal network as well. Just reach out to me on LinkedIn. I'm very approachable. WhatsApp, I miss all the time. LinkedIn, I never miss. So definitely message me there. I just want to sort of leave you with this idea that the future is very, very exciting. The future is very, very interesting. And we've missed a couple of boats. I'll be very honest. We've missed the manufacturing boat. And even with the industrialization 3.0, which is basically internet connectivity, software development, I would argue that we didn't really do our best. Our neighbor is doing more than $500 billion worth of exports in that category. Apple is coming to our neighborhood, but they're missing us. So we do have an opportunity here to sort of pick up at this point. And if we do not, there's going to be a lot of problems as well. So this is like a make or break situation. With AI coming in, things have completely changed and revamped. Before ChatGPT, I think I personally never used to take AI seriously. At Jazz, previously in one of my jobs at Jazz, I used to just do a small portion of credit scoring with AI, and that yielded really, really good results. But actually, what we've realized is that the future is very, very interesting, and you can incorporate efficiency in every part of your business. AI is related to efficiency and nothing else. And you can speed up your processes, you can speed up your timelines, and you can do really, really well. And that's just that's how I'd like to close my speaking session. And I'll be here most of the day, and I'll be happy to take any questions, comments, and discussions. Thank you so much.